Hello students, let's start new chapter, light in physics. So this is part 1. Let's understand what is light. So light is a form of energy. It gives a sensation of sight. Means until unless it will not follow any object, we can't able to see, because we are able to see because of reflection. You all know this. So when this light falls on the object in the room, it is reflected back from their surfaces. When this reflected light enters our eyes, the eye sense it and send a message to the brain. The brain converts this message into image of the object. Thus, we can see things around us only in the presence of light. So this is the phenomena through which we can see any object. Now lights are divided into objects are divided into two parts, means two luminous and non-luminous objects. Let's see this. On the basis of emitting light or reflecting light, objects are divided into two kinds, like a luminous object and non-luminous object. Object which emits light or which reflects light are called luminous object, and object which do not emit light on their own are called non-luminous object. Luminous object like sun is our natural source of light, tube lights, bulb, electric bulb, your torch, and candle is the source of light, and they are called luminous object. Non-luminous object like moon, the moon has not its own light, it takes from sun. Reflection of due to reflection and we can see the light in the moon. Now earth, like your tree on earth, there are many objects which do not emits light, like a tree, shoes, table, chair, animals. Many living creatures are there. Plants do not emit light. They are the example of the non-luminous object. Now next is ray and beam of light. Difference between ray and beam of light. What is ray? An object, like we know that source of light. Light emits from the source of light. So a ray of light is the direction of path followed by light emitted by a source. We denote it with a single arrow. And beam of light, a bundle or a group of light rays emitted by a source of light and moving in the same direction, is called beam of light. Now I'm going to show you a picture. With the help of that, it will be easy to understand. So on the screen you can see a ray of light emitting from the torch, and it is showing with the single arrow here. With the help of the single arrow, we show the direction of the ray, means ray of light, and this head shows the direction of light towards which direction it is moving. Now many arrows, like bundle of rays are called beam of light. So beam of light are of different kind. So as we can see on the screen that beam of light are of different kind. First, a parallel beam. When the light are falling, beam means rays, the bundle of rays are falling parallelly, they are called parallel beam of light. And now divergent beam. This is called divergent beam, emitting from the same origin and diverging to it in the different direction. They are called divergent beam. And convergent beam, when the different rays are coming from the definite direction. See, it is the same coming from the same direction and converging on the point. They are called a convergent beam. So there are three kind of beams. So our next topic is reflection of light. When the reflection is like the word, suppose if you are hitting a ball on the wall and it is bouncing, it will bounce and it will come back in the same plane. So here you can see we are hitting a ball in the direction on the wall and it is bouncing back in the same plane. This is a phenomenon of reflection. So same happens in reflection also. When the light is allowed to fall on highly polished surface, the condition is it should be highly polished, it should be mirror and plane. So such a mirror, most of light gets reflected. Reflection depends on the material and nature of the surface on which the light falls. Means reflection are also of two types: irregular reflection and irregular reflection, and it will reflect partially or it will reflect completely. It totally depends on the nature of the surface. So here you can see the image formed by the plane mirror in reflection. So reflection, here suppose our incident light on this mirror, it's a mirror B and B dash. Incident ray, here I'm just here I'm drawing a diagram. Suppose this is a mirror M and M dash, and here a ray of light is falling, and this ray of light which will fall on the screen or on the mirror, this is called incident ray. Incident ray. And after bouncing back, after reflecting from the surface, it will go back in the same direction, and this is called your reflected ray. And on the, we draw a perpendicular on the plane, and this plane is perpendicular plane is called normal. So it will make a same angle with the normal, means incident ray and reflected ray, and it will be same in the according to law of reflection, that incident angle and reflected angle will be same. So this we will study properly further. So here is the term which we need to understand in the case of reflection. We need a plane mirror, and incident ray which will fall from the source. Suppose the source is your sun, so we are taking one ray, incident ray. This ray is called incident ray, and here we are drawing a normal perpendicular on the plane which is forming 90-degree angle, and this is your normal. This is called normal, this perpendicular line, and here it will bounce with the same angle as it is bound. It was falling. It was making with the normal, and it will bouncing back in the same plane, and this is called your reflected ray. And this angle is called angle of reflection. This angle will call angle of incident. So here you can see, if we will calculate, then it will come 180 degree overall. So this is what the phenomenon of reflection. So our next topic is regular and irregular reflection, the phenomenon due to which a parallel beam of light traveling through a certain medium, on striking a smooth, highly polished surface such as mirror, bounces back from it as a parallel beam of light in some other direction, is called regular reflection of light. So with the help of diagram, let's understand this. If the parallel beam of light are bouncing on the surface plane, on the plane mirror, it will bounce back in the same direction, like in parallelly it will go back in the same direction in a particular form. This is called your regular reflection. But if the surface is plane. But irregular reflection, that is just opposite of it, the phenomenon due to which parallel beam of light traveling through a certain medium, on striking a rough surface, gets deflected in various directions in the same medium, is called irregular reflection. Suppose this is mirror, and here parallel beam are falling here, and it will go in the different direction irregularly. This is called irregular reflection. Here's the point. Here you can see the picture. So let me describe it. The point here, the point on which incident ray is falling, this is called point of incidence. Keep the term very clear in your mind, all the terms. I told you normal and all. Angle of incidence is this, and angle of reflection is this. From the normal to incident ray, it is making which angle is called incident angle. Angle of incidence. And this angle from normal to reflected ray, this is called angle of reflection. So this is what is reflection. Now laws of reflection. Laws of reflections tells us that when light falls on a smooth reflecting surface mirror, it obeys the following two laws. First law, the angle of incidence, means delta I is equal to delta R. It should be equal to each other. And the incident ray, the normal, and this is second law, incident ray, the normal, reflected ray, point of incidence, at the point of incidence, reflecting surface at the point of incidence, and the reflected ray all lies in the same plane. Means this, let me clear it. First law is saying that angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection, and second law is saying that incident ray, normal, point of incident, and reflected ray all lies in the same plane. So this is what laws of reflection. Suppose if it is making 30 degree, from angle of incidence is 30 degree, so angle of reflection is will be also 30 degree. Now, thank you.